Hello and welcome back to Avowed. We are on yet another new patch to the game, and this patch nerfs one thing. I mean, as a bunch of other fixes, which we're probably going to appreciate through the playthrough, although we may not specifically notice them, but it nerfs one ability, and that's it. It doesn't do any other balance changes. This one ability just so happens to be the only ability we have specifically spec'd into. Arcane Veil. Now, apparently, I'm a very good, I'm a very good analyzer of abilities because I thought, wow, this ability looks pretty OP. And it turns out, it was. So, they have reduced the damage reduction from 50% to 25%. So they have halved its effectiveness, and on top of that, they have increased the cooldown from 10 seconds to 15. Now, I get the damage reduction, but I didn't really get the cooldown. I have to assume there was a way of stacking it, because the duration is 20 seconds, right? So if you could cast it every 10 seconds, and if the damage reduction stacked, then I could see a world in which you could get it so that you could have two on at once, and therefore you were invincible. I don't know if that's how it worked, but I could see a world in which that was how it worked, so yeah. Anyway, it's going to be less effective. It basically means we're going to take 25% more damage in combat, which isn't ideal. But you know what? We'll cope. We'll cope. Right. In terms of other things, we need to have a look at our quests, or more correctly, the fact that we don't have that many quests. So we have an Untimely End, which is Find the Watcher and Marius. We have the escape plan, which is get Ondra's Kiss and acquire the land deeds. Mapping the living lands, so we got to find a cartographer in Dawnshore. We have this totem, which may or may not be somewhere. And we have a treasure map, which may or may not be somewhere. And that's about it. This is it in terms of what we have to do. So, what we're going to do is we're going to head outside, and we're probably just going to explore Paradise, and then see what kind of things we can find. So, let's head out. Also, apparently there's a new quest out there. Hello.
You've got some god looking out for you.
Yeah, I just wish I knew which god it was. Right. Hello.
Wish that Sawbones would hurry up. Wow, it's really you. I mean, we all heard the Emperor sent a godlike, but I didn't never think I'd get to meet you. You are the envoy, aren't you? I bow, but I think I dislocated my shoulder, and I might have broken some ribs.
Do you need me to find you a healer? I just met one, Liviana.
Is that the lady who brought you back from the dead? Tej, the ambassador's secretary. He told me you got sniped the second you walked through the gate. Thwack! I couldn't believe it. I mean, talk about getting off on the wrong foot. Anyway, don't worry about me. The Sawbones is going to escort me to the clinic any minute, and I'm not exactly in a hurry to see him. Not until I get help from my brother.
If Adir's medics are anything like Rawatais, we'll hear your screams from 3 blocks away.
Oh, good. That'll be a lot of fun for everyone.
You look like a bear tried to have you for lunch. What happened?
My brother, Cadman, and I ran into some trouble exploring a temple north of the city. Bears and traps and gods. What else? The floor collapsed from under us. He couldn't walk too well, and yet our captain wanted to keep going, so he sent me back for help. We're with a team from the Free Expedition Corps. We've seen a lot, but no place like this. I fear for their lives, Envoy.
So the Expedition Corps, basically, from what he's describing, sounds like yeah, you can just go where you like, gather stuff and bring it back for us kind of group. But let's say, this temple sounds dangerous. What were you doing there?
It's built on ruins, and the ruins are falling apart. Because of the roots, you know, and the earthquakes. We're looking for the man who built the temple, someone the locals call the Oracle. He's well, he's like you.
Oh.
A godlike.
But the gods recalled nearly all of my kin during Aethys' march through the Deadfire.
all the gods but one, I guess. Because this oracle, he belongs to Aethys.
Oh.
And if the rumors are true, he's the very last of his kind.
Take it from me. Around here, the rumors always have some truth to them.
We just want to talk to him. That's why we went down there. Now my brother's hurt, and my team's in danger, and I'm stuck here and...
Take it easy, kid.
Sorry. Everyone at the embassy's too busy to help me, and I'm worried sick.
Kai, do you know anything about this oracle?
Not much. He doesn't get out often. But I've heard he's hundreds of years old and only speaks to godlikes. So, he probably hasn't seen much company in a while. Can't say I blame him. People still fault Aethys for the Saints' War, and that was 25 years ago. If I were the earthly avatar of everyone's least favorite god, I'd go into hiding too.
If nobody wants him here, then he should leave.
Why do the Expedition Corps need to speak to a godlike of Aethys?
This oracle, he set himself up in a godless ruin. Turned it into a temple to Aethys, right? Supposedly, he built the whole place up just to house a holy relic. A bone from Aethys' titan.
Wait, you don't mean the god's titans, Adukaizo?
Exactly. But how do you know about that? I don't remember seeing you at one of our lectures.
Braggin Heel has an archive of expedition journals and newsletters. I've perused them.
I didn't think anyone read those. I used to haunt those stacks as a first year. Before I got recruited to expeditions, I mean. Yeda, our captain, she believes these titan skeletons are what's left of the gods' physical bodies. They used to get up and walk around. And this godlike, he's got a piece of the one that belonged to Aethys. That's what my team is down there to confirm, anyway.
What does your team intend to do with this relic if you find it?
Well, if that relic really is what it's said to be, and if it can heal the sick like it's said to do, it can't stay here. Not in some dank hole in this mouldering backwater. Not when it can help our people with the Dream Scourge. Or help people back home who deserve it more. And yet is determined to get that relic, no matter the risks. The rewards are just too great.
But
Envoy, I'm afraid it's a lie. And they're all going to die down there for nothing.
I can spare the time. Tell me where to find your team.
Gods, do you mean it? I can't thank you enough. They descended into the temple through a route off the Pilgrim's Path, just north of the city. You'll know you're headed the right way when you see trail markers and rock stacks the Pilgrims left behind. We posted a guard out front, Sedgwin. Let her know I sent you, and she'll let you pass.
Also, don't let it pass that he said for people more deserving back home. I heard it very loud and clear. I just didn't call him out on it, immediately. Well reported. Look for some rock piles. Who are these pilgrims you mentioned? Yeah, let's do this one.
Well, I gather they were folks who worshipped Aethys. And they'd come to this temple from all over the living lands to pray, or be healed, or to ask forgiveness. But Aethys isn't too popular these days, so...
So, most people don't go there anymore.
Right. Exactly.
Anything else I should know?
This oracle. I don't know if he's dangerous, but he's supposed to carry a sword full of diamonds. I'll probably never get to see it now.
Well reported. I'll see your people safely returned.
Especially my brother, Cadman. Don't forget him. You'll probably find the expedition with the relic we were searching for. Whatever that is. Thank you for hearing me out, Envoy.
Wonderful. Well, another new quest. Cool.
Wouldn't want their diplomats going hungry or sober.
Ah, the large amount of supplies. Yeah, I could see how this might be taken the wrong way. You know, with the adherents who just arrived having huge amounts of supplies and the people here not necessarily having that many. Yeah, I could definitely see how you would take that the wrong way. if you happen to be from here. Okay. Over this way. Let's head back into this area, which I think we were in previously, but we weren't really in explore mode, and now I kind of am in explore mode. Ooh, actually, climbing up here. Right. Head up this way. My god, there's a lot of climbing. I love it. What am I looking at? Ah, okay. This looks like something, maybe. It's nothing, but it looked like something. Okay. Ah, I said it. Need to keep track of that. That's a way up there, or you can climb. I think they both go the same way. Well, let's climb. Ooh, box. Blast it. I love how we did poison damage to the box. Let's not talk about how that actually works. So this just goes back down again. Ah, I see. Up here. I can hear loot. There we go. Blackwing gloves unique. Oh, we got unique gloves. So instead of minus 10% essence cost, we got plus 1% critical hit chance and plus 10% critical damage. The dyed leather of these gloves is supple and intricately tooled. The palm of these gloves is thin enough that the wearer can barely tell that anything lies between their hands and whatever they may hold, granting increased control and precision. Based on where you found these gloves, it's fair to assume they were once used to fire the arrow that slew you. What? So if I look out over there, there's the gate. Oh. Well, that's definitely interesting. We're now wearing the gloves that were used by the shooter that tried to kill me. There's definitely a way to climb up there. I'm just trying to figure out how you're meant to do it. Ah, maybe here? No? Maybe... I'm trying to do this carefully. Maybe... there? Gets me up here. Okay, maybe climb here, climb here, climb here. Oh, I'm tracked.
We should find Marius. He could tell us more.
Oh, we found poison back here, apparently? I'm trapped. I'm actually trapped. I cannot leave. Well. There you have it. I'm going to have to fast travel and then walk back, I think. I, did one parkour too far. It's time to enter the city for the first time. Again. Alright, you ready? Ready to dodge your arrows, Kai? Let's...
This is where you fell. Don't count on anyone cleaning up the bloodstain anytime soon.
Oh. Yeah, there's the bloodstain. Well. Now we're back in here. Hello.
Well, I'll be chomped by a Zarep queen. You're that godlike from the docks.
Is that a problem?
No problem. Been an unusual day, is all. I can't believe my luck. Nothing all year, and then boom, interesting strangers just falling out of the sky.
Sounds like you've had other visitors.
Indeed. A young dwarf and his crew stopped by. Seemed agitated, like they were afraid of someone.
It seems odd they would come to a scholar for help.
They were asking all sorts of people. Seems like I was the only one willing to really speak to them. They were asking where they could find luminous Ardra, of all things. Can't imagine what they'd needed it for. I said they were most likely out of luck, but I might know somewhere they might find some if they looked hard enough.
It's very rare outside the Deadfire. I've only seen it once or twice.
Well, well, you've done your reading. You're exactly right. Not long ago, a group of animancers looked to carry out some experiments into teleportation. They carried their instruments and a healthy supply of luminous Adra to the island of Castel's Folly. It's possible there's some still there.
So, there was something to do with teleportation in Pillars 2, with animancers doing experiments, I think. But, yeah, obviously that was in the Deadfire. Let's just go with this first of all. You're a Deeran, if I'm not mistaken, but you seem to know a lot about animancy.
Me? Oh no, I know better than to tread on that side of the Emperor's laws. I just knew some people at one time. Long ago. They asked me to join them in the experiment, but I've made enough mistakes to know how to avoid a big one. Question, why are you looking for those sailors? Did the Valian captain send you?
What Valian captain are you talking about?
I don't know much, but one of the smugglers whispered the name Captain Bardato and spit on the ground. The name sounded Valian to me. I could be wrong, but I doubt it.
Have you seen this Valian captain in Paradise?
Oh no. I imagine a Valian sea captain knows better than to spend time among all these Aderan soldiers. The folks you're looking for are probably getting themselves killed searching for Adra that probably isn't there. I can tell you wouldn't listen to me if I warned you not to go to Castel's Folly, so I wish you luck.
Can I get a quest?
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed.
I guess I cannot get a quest. I have to figure out whether I could climb up there. I think I can climb up there, but I don't know if there's any reason to climb up there. Because it doesn't really like me climbing on boxes. And last time I did it, I got into a spot where I couldn't get out. But on the other hand, yeah, it didn't grab, so that's not really a surface it wants you to get to. Blow that up. Oh, more things to blow. There we go. And, hello.
Sometimes we get more contraband coming through here than honest goods.
Oh, thanks for letting me know. I don't see any contraband I can steal, though. Ew. Right. Hello? Hello? There's lots of people, not so many people who want to speak to us. Is there a way up there? No, it's quite clearly gates either side of it. Yeah. Or fences either side of it. I think we probably got the only thing up there, and I get the feeling we're going to have to go back with Marius anyway, because he was like, there's poison there, maybe Marius can tell us more. Instead of that, I'm going to blow this up, and then I'm going to have a look down here and see what we can potentially do against these guys.
Guess Aderan discipline doesn't apply to pest control.
You would guess correctly. Got him. Blast it. How are we doing? We good? Yep. Blast it. We'll have those. Ooh, some essence. We'll have that. Have that essence. Blast it. Keep blasting. And we'll work our way along here. Got some crafting stuff. That's that fine over there. Nothing else to pick up there. That's just a quick way up that way. Well, keep blasting. Blast this as well. And blast that. Nothing. And we'll just work our way along to where we've already been. Wonderful. And now we turn left. And you're going to blow that up.
I don't think the new owner's right.
Blast the spiders. Okay, stay behind the wall for a second. Give ourselves our arcane veil. And snap. Nice. Well, that was very successful, I'd say. Very successful indeed. And we can put this away. And keep exploring. Nothing around here, apart from the odd plants. Apparently I can destroy... Oh, these are spider eggs. I see. Well, we know what to do with that. Did that get rid of them? No, it did not. Well, blast it. And blast it.
Ready?
I don't know why it lets you destroy all the spider eggs, but, you know. We might as well, because it lets us.
Coming in hot.
See, there's even more spider eggs back here. Really? Doesn't let me destroy them like that. Make sure we get all of them.
Aye, aye.
And this one.
Ready. Aim.
Get rid of the spiders. This side. Yeah, we get rid of all the spider stuff there. Right. Along this way. This seems fine. Nothing along here to fight. An unbarred door. So this is a shortcut from somewhere? Oh. Wait. I know where this is. No, I don't. Okay. But those are the, those are definitely the walls that we've previously been across. Aha. Well, that's interesting as a shortcut away into the city from the side. Oh. That might be useful. Let me try this again. There we go. It's just that we didn't have direct line of sight to the things before. Saves us having to click on everything. I'd rather just do this rather than... I'd rather use the essence rather than have to click on each thing individually. Not that I know why I'm destroying them. I'm just kind of destroying them. My thought was I can maybe light the candles. Maybe a little extreme in terms of lighting candles. Is there anywhere else that we can get to from here? Maybe up there, but it doesn't seem like we've got the right height on our jump to get up there. I think this is just a shortcut. Well, in here loot, so let's grab it. Wonderful. Yep, we'll have all of that. Apparently, one of the things that the patch fixed is that if you were crouched, right, you can then... I thought I heard more loot. You can loot from crouch now, and it won't uncrouch you like while you're looting, which I guess means you can loot while stealthed a little bit better than you could before. So that's cool. Not that it mattered too much, but maybe later it matters some more. Yeah, I'm not getting up there. Let's go this way. And then this way. Do you want to have another look up here? I guess we should have another look up here. Just to see. There might be another way up that we missed the first time. But if we've got a unique item, we should kind of assume that we've explored the area, right? That would make sense to me. Although that definitely looks like there's more. It looks like there is definitely more to climb. But it might not be unlocked yet, if that makes sense. Oh. There's an arrow. And some poison. I see, that's what he was talking about. This way. That way. We're going to see if there's anything we can do over here. If not, we'll use it as a way to drop down. Wonderful. And then that's the way that we got over here the first time. Uh-huh. Oh, that all works out for me. Is there a way over this way? So if I take a step back, if I go... Nope. At least not at that angle. I was wondering if there was a way if I could get on top of that, I could then jump over. We know we can't just jump because we've tried it, but there might be a way over the top. Nothing. Okay. Well, let's have a look at this building. We'll just go building by building.
Envoy, got a situation over here.
Hello?
Oh, good. You came over. Glad to see you're up and about.
For fuck's sake, can we move this along? I don't have all day.
I wasn't about to let a few assassins keep me down.
I'm glad. I hate to admit it, but the guards could use your help. Most of us are off searching for the ones who attacked you. That leaves us short-handed, so people like her try to sneak in. I caught this one, but I have to check her cart for contraband. There's a lot to dig through.
I can lend an extra pair of hands. Let's see what we've got in here. We've got a grenade. And another grenade. Yeah, and fish. Seeing if there's anything else in her cart here. Well, I found 2 grenades.
Find anything?
This grenade doesn't look very legal to me.
I knew you were hiding something. You'd better have an ironclad explanation for this.
I don't know anything. Someone's trying to set me up.
Thanks for the help, Envoy. I think I can handle it from here.
Wonderful. Well, glad we could help. The way I see it, that's effectively an unmarked quest that gets you 2 grenades. That's how I'm going to view that. I don't know what benefit you would have got for lying, though. I guess you could help the resistance in a way.
Trouble to make sure that wouldn't be found.
I mean, a lot of trouble. They put up a couple of... Anyway, wooden bars. But I get it. Now, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Unique. The hands occult. We got another unique glove item. So, instead of the critical damage, you instead get shock damage. The origin of these finely made gloves is lost to the annals of history, just the way the gods in whose image they were designed would like it. Still, it is clear that they were created with practitioners of the arcane in mind. There is a faint static charge perpetually present on these gloves that can be felt so strongly, it's almost painful when the wearer is channeling lightning magic. You don't have any lightning magic right now, but that's fine. Also, I just noticed there is a stash in camp button. Oh. We should definitely send things that we want to sell just back to the camp. Also, how do these look? They're alright. I actually prefer the ones we have on. But yeah, I should just send these back to camp, right? I can also just hold to break them down. Let's just send these to camp for now. Yeah, anything we're not actively using, just send to camp. Or at least in terms of commons. Yeah. That works for me. Oh, makes our inventory look a lot better. Makes you wonder why there's a weight limit. But I think that's a holdover from pillars. As many things are. Because pillars had the same kind of system, I think. Also, we do need to speak to Kai at some point, I just remembered, but... You know, we're exploring right now. And you can't blame us for that. Although we may want to explore in the daytime, so it might be time to speak with them. In a second. I want to explore this square at the very least before we go and find a camp. Yeah. Nothing there. And over here. Nothing. More nothing. In here. Huge amounts of nothing. I thought that was a dead body, but it's a dead scarecrow. Can I climb on these? No. They are specifically made to not be climbable. That is their entire purpose in life, I understand, but still. Would have been nice. Apparently we missed a plant up there, but I'm not going to worry. Yeah, we missed that, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. Because we know what it gives us. We should probably go grab the fast travel point. There we go, we've now grabbed it. Which means that now what I want to do is I want to head out of here. We are going to go to this. Yes, and then it should allow us to immediately travel back to where we are in the morning. Where I think we should do a quick save, probably do a quick save and a reload the moment we arrive in the morning, but yeah, we'll see. Hello, Kai. Actually, before we speak to Kai, there is something else I want to do. Oh, actually, this has something on it. Something there. Oh, I think that's just the symbol of it. I thought it was like saying there was something new. But anyway. There's the workbench where we can upgrade things. Oh! So fine quality... Yes, okay. So this is exactly the way we thought it worked previously when I was like, wait a second, maybe I'm being stupid. So if we want fine quality, literally you upgrade the common quality to fine. So what they're now allowing you to buy back at the first place is fine quality stuff. So immediately jump up here. Now that is a huge damage increase. I have been holding out to get a... yeah, I've been holding out so that we can get a... words will come to me eventually. I've been holding out on this till we can get unique, but we should probably just upgrade this. Yeah. So I should upgrade that far at least. That's a huge damage increase. Yeah. Then I should toggle stash items. Then just get rid of things in our stash, right? Yeah. Same here. And that. And that. We'll keep the grimoires for now because they have more uses. Get rid of the bows. And the hammer. And the leather cuirass. Avoid the DLC items. And the armor. And that's fine. Right. Toggle stash. What does preview upgrades do? Oh, it lets you just hover over them, but as does just hovering over them. So I guess that makes it so you... I don't really know what it means by preview upgrades, I'll be honest. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me. So we don't have these things, so we can't upgrade it past common currently. But our weapon is now significantly better. We could do the same to this. Yeah, we should do the same to this. Even if we're not going to actively use it right now. Common robe, we need more parodies and ladder, but I don't think I'm worried that much about it for now. Right. Now feeling a lot stronger. Oh, I think I understand things a little bit better now. Hello.
Listen, this is something I never thought I'd have to ask, but can we talk about you coming back from the dead?
You were there. What did you see?
I saw you take an arrow to the gut and collapse. Your skin went cold and you stopped moving. It happened fast. By the time I got you to Liviana's, I don't think you had a pulse. You certainly weren't breathing. You must have spent 20 minutes as a corpse on one of her cots before you just came back. What did you see while you were gone? What do you remember?
Well, let's see. From the beginning, I left my body. My soul was pulled towards Adra.
Watchers say souls can linger between this world and the beyond for a time.
They're drawn to Adra. That's why it's so common in animancy equipment.
That makes sense. I've seen Runid talk to them a few times, almost in a trance. What happened next?
my soul traveled through the beyond, a part of it anyway.
The beyond. That's the realm of the gods, of souls.
It was a very, very strange place.
I can't imagine otherwise. What did you see there?
I finally encountered someone in the beyond.
Wait. Someone? Who was it? Or what was it?
Well, it's the same voice I heard in the Adra and the Strangle Root.
Well, that's good. Imagine how much worse this would be if you had two cryptic entities clamoring for your attention. So, someone is reaching out to you from the beyond. They saved you from death, and now they want you to free them from wherever they are. Do you trust them?
I didn't say the bit where they wanted me to save them, but we're going to assume that maybe this isn't the full dialogue. I think so. They didn't seem malicious. They seemed confused as I feel. I don't know. I need to understand more about them first. I'm suspicious. They're imprisoned in the beyond. I have to wonder why. Or do I trust a mysterious force that can speak into my mind and redirect my soul? Not at all. Well, let's say I'm suspicious. If they're imprisoned in the beyond, I have to wonder why.
Even if you wanted to leave them there, I get the feeling they're not going to leave you alone. Well, even in the land of the strange, you have had the strangest experience I've ever heard of, and you haven't even left Dawn Shore. That's quite a feat.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
Me neither. So, this whole time you were in the beyond, and then you were just sent back.
There's something you want to ask. Just ask.
Do you think there's a way to bring people back from the dead?
I don't really understand what happened to me, but I don't think so. I was thinking of saying the Arcane Scholar one, but I think that we want to kind of say no to this guy.
Yeah, probably not. Still, thanks for humoring me. You must be tired. I know I am. Hopefully that Watcher Runid will have some answers for us. For now, let's get some rest.
It sounds like he has a specific person he wanted to bring back, but yeah, I don't think that giving him hope is the best thing on that one. How long have rebels been active in Paradise?
Rebellion's more like our natural state of being in the living lands. People on the island don't much like being told what to do. In fact, many come here specifically for that reason.
And they've been wary of Ambassador Hilgard bringing in Adiran laws and Adiran blades. Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better armed. Or I can sympathize. Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to say this one, which although it doesn't mention Adir being good, is effectively saying, isn't it nice we brought all these Adiran laws and blades here? Total freedom sounds nice until you have to defend yourself from someone better armed.
Paradise used to be a lot more violent. Now, bandits like the Sparrowhawks at least have to limit their activities. Of course, that change has come thanks to Ambassador Hilgard's Adiran troops. And the Stilgarrode. Ludwine and her paladins have been busy in the hinterlands. It's all rumor and speculation, but I don't think they're making your cause any friends.
Sparrowhawks are an influential street gang in Paradise, tough, straightforward, and uncompromising. Rumors of what?
They say she's hunting down so-called agitators, flattening entire settlements that stand in her way. Of course, all the news reaching Paradise is jumbled together. Stories about the Dream Scourge, the Stilgarrode, and the weird happenings that are almost commonplace around here. So it's hard to say what's true.
Whatever she is doing, I'm sure she has good reasons.
Maybe so. But she's also confirming fears that Adir's mission is more than diplomatic. I don't know that these rebels are all that organized yet. But where there's foam, there's rocks. as the saying goes.
I got questions about you.
Should I break out the booze?
Nope. I didn't apparently have any questions. Well, send me back. Love the previous location thing. It is definitely very useful. And once it loads us back into Paradise, we can figure out... Well, we probably want to do a quick save and quick load, right? Yeah, quick save. Wait for the saving to finish. And then we do a quick load because that's what Obsidian recommended in the patch notes to fix NPCs not being where they should be. So, let's do one of those. Now, I don't know whether loading in from camp is the same, but previously we have loaded in from camp. And things have not been where they should be when we went to Shantytown, so let's do that. Hello, lady. Well, nice talking to you. So way down here. And a way back there. So yeah, we've seen back there. What's down? Whoa. I'm not sure I like the camera angle doing that to us, but that's fine. So way over there. Let's ignore it for now. Blow up some boxes. And head down. That does actually make me feel sick. I'll be honest, that doesn't feel good. At least I know when I reach a ladder I should just shut my eyes. Just for a second. Also, if you hold go forward on a ladder, like it does that, like makes you go up again, which is weird. There's anything down here? There's got to be a reason to be down here. Oh, I figured out what the reason for this area is. The reason for this area is it's the what happens if you fall while jumping. Yeah, there are a few of those areas. So yeah, if you happen to fail that jump, it's to give you a way back up. They're very forgiving in terms of the like parkour in this game, which is good. I like it. And it is meant to be an RPG first, not like parkour first. We're not playing Mirror's Edge or anything. Right, over here. This way. Jump. And let's go this way. Although it does feel so natural to do the parkour in this game. Like it feels like it works the way you'd expect. So much so that I'm playing another first-person game right now, and occasionally I'll just jump at something and be like, why am I not why am I not just mantling over that? It's because, oh, that's not a mechanic in that game. Excuse me. Excuse me, I'm alive.
A captain from the Valian Trading Company seeks a criminal known as Trevik. Trevik and his crew are believed armed and deadly.
That might be the captain that we were told about. So, we've been here. This is where we met her. Alright. Destroy some boxes. Open the map. So, I probably want to go in here and then up. Unless there's something to the right. Let's put away our book. So unless there's something over here we want. Can I just fall and not take any damage from here? Not quite. Now why would we want to be here? This is another way that you can get out of the water. There might be more in the water, I suppose. Aha! There is! Well, that was convenient. Band of Transcendent Suffering. We'll have that. Also, I'll have the Common Greatsword. And then I'll let my breath come back. And then I'll get the money as well. Huh. Wow. That was convenient. What else have we got down here? I do hear loot. I think it might be through a wall. Well, swim through here. Checking underwater every now and again. And that brings us to this, which I assume is going to be as far as we need to go on this path. Yes, that takes us here, and this is going to take us to the underbelly to find Marius. Right, so let's head back. I think the... oh, ring is probably the only thing in here, actually, as well. The ring. We should make sure we equip it. Band of Transcendent Suffering. An ancient elf monk that adhered strictly to the Shattered Pillar philosophy crafted this ring as the last act of their long life. This ring causes the wearer's entire body to tingle with barely restrained power as barbs of pure essence latch onto their soul. The strength that it imbues the wearer with is undeniable, but it draws from the very life of the wearer to do so. Truly, using this band is the ultimate show of confidence that one has in their own prowess. Yeah, you take a lot more damage. Oh, there's the loot. Okay. You take a lot more damage, but at the same time, you also, words will come to me eventually. I was also just thinking of how I was going to deal with that there. You take a lot more damage, but you deal a lot more damage. But you take more than you would deal. Right, so, book. We have essence. I've got the wrong book out. Book. Over here. Open this. Let's quickly go in here. Equip those. Is it Q? It is. And... right. Nice. Just used the opportunity to run on that for a second, because it's slightly quicker than swimming. Throw this away. And we'll head back up here. Right. Oh, also, should equip something that isn't quite as useful, I should say. There we go. Up here. And let's head in here.
Walk in, give her the letter, and go. You can do this. You don't have to say anything. The letter will do the talking for you.
You seem nervous. Is something wrong?
Sort of. Maybe you can help. I was seeing this girl, Nasha, down at the bathhouse. I'm sure it was just business at first, but we fell in love. I haven't been in a while, though. And the thing is, I've met someone else.
The heart wants what the heart what it wants.
I suppose. Still, I can't just abandon her. I wrote her a letter, but I'm too cowardly to deliver it. If you're headed that way, would you mind giving it to her?
Of course. This can't be easy.
Thank you. I used to wonder why no one talked about this. Now I understand. Nasha should be working right now. The place is called the Mermaid's Den. It's the big one with the balcony and the round window.
Alright then. Well, I guess we'll do that if we happen to be going there. That's ours. Nobody wants to speak to us here. Hello. It's way down that way. Huh. Well, let's keep it going up here. Hello. Yes, you're doing a great job guarding. Travel to Paradise Hightown. That's a completely separate area, huh? Also interesting, the Adherans are not set up in Hightown. Huh. It's a Claviger must have been, but... and not the Adherans. They are new here, but you would expect for them to try and, you know, have at least their embassy in the Hightown. Just trying to figure out... this is definitely a ramp for running, right? That's barred. But what... are we meant to be jumping over there? I guess so. Alright, step back. Run, and... yeah, definitely a way over here. Which then lets us get over here. Then lets us get up here. Which then lets us get to these. And a merchant's ledger. A note tucked into the front cover of the ledger reads, Okana, I'll be out tomorrow, so do me a favour and keep your eye on the bridge near the Adiran embassy. The local runts have been stealing from the market and dropping things in the canal. Some kind of game, probably, but a lot of it looks valuable. Let me know if they add anything while I'm gone, or better yet, if you want to take off early and swim for it, be my guest. So that's the item that we found. Ah, so that was a clue that there might be something down there. For people, you know, who aren't just climbing every single place and going every single place. And over here, on top of...
This is an outrage. There has to be a logical explanation, sir.
Hello.
Buying something?
Oh no, they're not looking for someone to settle their argument. They're just going to argue it out. This is where we were. Let's choose a corner and go. Oh, hello. Valuable thing in a shop. Must be mine. Great. Oh, that is also mine. It's like an interesting, well, there's a little bit of Adra. It's like an interesting bit back here. Can I go out the window? No. I can't see out the window, but I can go out the window. Oh, that's not something to destroy. Hello? Ooh.
Hey, so close. But what's the point? It's useless without that Adra. Oh, you are a special one, you are. I thought all the godlikes were taken back, wherever they came from. Don't mean a thing by it. I'm glad to see not all the gods have abandoned us.
Are you drunk?
No, of course I'm not drunk. I'm an alchemist. You should know, this place is heading quickly into a swamp of madness. Even the plants and the animals feel it.
What do you mean the plants and the animals feel it?
Something is happening here. The plants and the animals are changing. No one knows why, or exactly what's doing it.
Sapiento di Falva, alchemist and a dreamer, at your service.
My latest experiment was meant to solve the scourge that has come over the local flora and the fauna, but it wasn't meant to be. I expected my main reagent to be delivered today, but I suppose the gods had other ideas.
A recovery potion, I assume? I imagine the awakened Adra would be difficult to get.
Awakened Adra has already failed me. No, I have the misfortune of requiring luminous Adra for this experiment. The gentlemen who are supposed to acquire my Adra have not delivered it, and they seem to be avoiding me, as if they fear my wrath.
Luminous Adra is very hard to find, unless they could afford to buy some outright.
Which is impossible, yes. I thought so too. But they offered a very sensible deal and swore they had a supplier. Certainly seemed honest to me. My friends must have lied. Or they got the Adra and they lost it. I can't imagine why else they would be acting so strange about it.
A trained animancer might know where to find luminous Adra, if you know any.
Interesting that you think I'd name names while talking to the newly arrived envoy from Adir. But yes, Adelgund, often by the western gate, she knew some animancers, and she might know something.
We'll go speak to Adelgund then.
Ah, yes, that's a great idea, and the one which you came up with completely on your own, if anyone asks. Really, though, any luminous Adra will do. I'm sure there's some out there, somewhere.
That sounds familiar to our previous quest. Was Adelgund the person who we spoke to at the gate? This one? No, Adelgund's over here, I think. Western Gate. No, it must be... She must have been the person we spoke to over here. Let's go speak to her again, see if there's more dialogue. Also, I just realized what we were climbing on. I'm 99% certain that's a gallows. Anyway, this is Adultgund, right?
An interesting day so far. An interesting day indeed. An interesting day.
Yeah, I did
so
things in the
far.
other order.
An interesting day indeed.
So is that quest now sending me to, yeah. That quest is now sending me somewhere. Or is it just somewhere in... Ah, so Castel's Folly. Ah, there we go. Yeah. Okay, so it already acknowledged that we had the conversation and then autofilled the quest. Cool. Well, it seems a little bit odd because we haven't really achieved very much, but we have come. Wait a sec, before I do that. Nope, you're just wearing a very shiny shirt. You're not actually important. We have come to what is the end of the episode. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.